What happens when you ignore a Virgo man? If you are ignoring a Virgo man, know that he may react in a lot of ways. It could either heighten a Virgo man's desire to pursue you or make him move on with his life and not look back. Okay, what happens when you ignore him? When you ignore a Virgo man, he will most likely avoid you and will start to have doubts about your relationship. If a Virgo man truly cares for you, he will change and will start to try to win you back all over again. He will do everything in his power for you to come back. If he doesn't care for you, he wouldn't even be bothered at all. If you are looking for more in-depth training to truly understand your Virgo man, what his behaviors mean, what he likes and dislikes, and how to get him hooked on you, then also check out Virgo Man Secrets. This book is jam-packed with great info about your Virgo man. You'll find the link in the description. That said, as confusing as a Virgo man's reactions might seem, it's easier to understand if we first explore his weakness and what he is like when he's mad. The Virgo man's weaknesses. A Virgo man who is drawn to you will only make little concessions to his high standards. When a Virgo man looks for problems that don't exist, he can unintentionally damage your relationship. His fears and imagination can damage the relationship because of his insecurities, which can be a major flaw in his character. To retain stability and control, he will give up what he values because he never wants to relinquish control and has no issues with exercising restraint and self-control. However, a Virgo man's weakness is that he might get so adamant about getting his way that he ends up living out his greatest nightmares. Because a Virgo man is more sensitive than he lets on, he is likely to display as little emotion as possible. A Virgo man understands that emotion makes him vulnerable, thus he will keep his emotions hidden. A Virgo man is emotionally disconnected in particular, and every time he expresses emotion, he reveals a weakness in his character. Nevertheless, a Virgo man will know he can trust you if you respect his sensitivities and don't take advantage of him. When a Virgo man is mad, it's likely that you won't realize a Virgo man is furious until he has had enough. When this occurs, your Virgo man may try to explain that he has been dropping hints for some time and believes you have chosen to ignore him. It may be too late once you realize something needs to be spoken. On the other hand, an invisible offense could cause the Virgo man in your life to have a temper tantrum. If you're serious about getting a Virgo guy to pick you and trust that you're the one, you need to read Virgo Man Secrets. Click the link in the description. When you ignore a Virgo man, 5 things happen. 1. He avoids you. If you haven't previously formed a close bond with a Virgo man, you don't want to start ignoring him. It's not uncommon to ignore a man in order to make him chase you down so you can start getting the attention you want from him. However, Virgo men can be bashful and lack confidence. If you continue to ignore him, he is unlikely to pursue you further. Instead, a Virgo man will take it as a sign that you're not interested in him, and he'll want to avoid you so he doesn't get rejected. Virgo men are engrossed in their own worlds. Whether they mean to or not, they may begin to ignore you. A Virgo man may not know you're neglecting him because he is too focused on his projects and busy schedules. When a Virgo man does, though, he may simply repeat the process as long as he can avoid his emotions. Extend your comfort and tell your Virgo man that you're not going to ignore him any longer, and explain why you ignored him in the first place, and then ask why he did the same. 2. He will change. Virgo men are close and personal lovers, yet they also require distance in their relationships. After all, he is an introvert. In the beginning, a Virgo man will begin to ignore you or act aloof if he suspects you have insecurity issues and are overly reliant on him. While it isn't always the best attitude to have, ignoring a Virgo man for a while might be the best option. If your relationship is in trouble and communication isn't working, you should show him what he stands to lose if he doesn't attempt to improve things. When you meet after you've ignored him for a while and he's felt like he's lost control over you, a Virgo man will act differently. Your Virgo man will be more afraid of losing you, so he'll try to make you feel important. You might anticipate a Virgo man to become more interested if you ignore him. After all, that is the most effective approach to elicit the chasing urge in most guys. If, on the other hand, your Virgo man simply ignores you and makes no effort to improve your relationship, it's another sign that you're not a good match. 3. He'll have doubts. For a Virgo man, self-doubt is nothing new because he is continuously considering the implications of his actions. His perfectionist tendency can get the best of him. A Virgo man may begin to doubt whether or not the relationship is right for him if he is ignored. Virgo men are their harshest critics, and if the relationship has gone wrong, they will seek to punish themselves. After some thought, your Virgo man may reach out to you, and if they do reach out, explain why you stopped paying attention to him and allow yourselves to be honest and open with one another. Virgo men frequently question whether they are too responsible for their troubles, so ignoring them can set them on a downward spiral of self-blame. Maybe that's true, and ignoring a Virgo man will help him figure out what went wrong in the first place. Because Virgo men are bad at picking up on cues, they can dismiss it. Expect a Virgo man to take a little longer than normal to notice you're ignoring him, so don't expect him to come after you immediately. A Virgo man might believe you've taken on too much or have started hanging out with someone else. 4. He chases you. Virgo men are patient and loyal, so they will try to contact you even if you ignore them, as long as they care about you. A Virgo man will want to communicate with you, which might work to your benefit because the busier you appear, the more he will admire you. Post your activities on social media so that people know you're not entirely ignoring him, and answer his texts occasionally, but let him know you're unavailable. You want your Virgo man to believe that your time is valuable to you. Ignoring a Virgo man could be an advantage for you, but it could take days or even weeks for him to notice, but once he does, he will be asking for your attention. It will take time for a Virgo man to notice your absence as unusual, so be patient and persevere. Keep in mind that your Virgo man has feelings as well, and ignoring him for long periods of time can make him feel more insecure. Communicate why you ignored him, because this will help you both avoid similar circumstances in the future, and strengthen your connection. 5. He isn't bothered. A Virgo man feels most at ease when he is alone. He genuinely wants to be ignored from time to time since it allows him to think and work on his own. Ignoring a Virgo man may backfire since he is unconcerned. A Virgo man will contact you when he is ready, not because you ignored him, but because he has completed whatever he was working on. Virgo men are extremely tolerant of being neglected, and he may not even notice you're neglecting him because he's introverted and independent. Indifference can get the best of a Virgo man, so he may have difficulty expressing his feelings and act as though you ignoring him is unimportant. A Virgo man would sooner pretend there is no conflict than face it. Instead of ignoring a Virgo man, try talking to him, as this could also help him open up. If you still think ignoring a Virgo man is the best option, only try it for a few days. If you're realizing you need to know a lot more about how your Virgo man operates so you don't slip up, check out Virgo Man Secrets. It's chock full of practical advice and real-world tips women use to build a happy, successful relationship with the Virgo guys in their lives. Click the link in the description. If you've enjoyed this info, make sure to smash the like button. What happens when you ignore a Virgo man? Final thoughts. When you ignore a Virgo man, he avoids you. He will change. He'll have doubts. He chases you. He isn't bothered. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe.